Hello and welcome to Core Impulse. My name is Beatrice Kruger. I'm sitting on the floor today to demonstrate some foot exercises. These are designed to strengthen your arches in the foot, to make your feet more flexible, stronger joints in the ankles, and generally make your feet more alive. I'm going to start off with a firmer fitness band. This is one from Sissel. I'm just going to wrap this around the foot. And you're just going to hold on to it and we're just going to point the foot and flex. Be careful when you come back that you don't snap it back like that. Yes, it's going to be really very cautiously done. So you point and flex. So these feet working a little bit in a plantar flexion and dorsiflexion. So you can do this about 12 times. I won't do as many because of the sake of this video. Exactly. When you come back, you can also really stretch the foot, stretching then at the same time your calf. Then we're going to take this band and you're going to place the foot at the end of the TheraBand or the fitness band. So I'm going now to pull on this, get a bit of resistance, and now we're going trying to move the knee to the side by holding on at the same time with your big toe. Yeah, this will strengthen the longitudinal arch. Yeah, so you're dropping down the knee to one side at the same time. Your big toe has to work really hard so this band is not snapping away. Yeah. You might want to sit yourself a little bit higher up so it's more comfortable. It's not for everybody sitting on the floor, but you could also try to do it on a chair. Yeah, so you bring it over, holding on with your big toe. This is working beautifully. The longitudinal arch. I hope I've got the right expression in English. I'm going to do one more and bring the knee over and relax. Great. Now the next exercise to strengthen the transverse arch. You can do this standing up or sitting on a chair. I'm doing this down here for the sake of this video so you can see better what I'm doing. So you're going to actually try to lift the arch off. Yeah, so you see now here this little arch happening and then release down. It's very important that you don't curl in your toes. Yeah, the curl is not supposed to claw in. So you're going to lift it up and release. Foot exercises are not the most exciting things to do in the world, but they really help your feet from collapsing. You know, you all have collapsed feet. So when you're standing or sitting on a chair, this will be much easier to do. But just to show you, yeah, what's happening is I'm letting it go and then lifting up. Great. Now I'm going to sit myself now on a chair. And I'm going to taking this ball. The tune-up balls are a little bit more easier on the feet. Yeah, it's very important that you kind of move gently, so you can actually just put pressure down on the whole of the plantar fascia. Yeah, doing this sitting or doing this standing up, and then moving really quietly over this whole. Standing up, of course, you'll apply more pressure. And over and back. So I'm standing up for a moment so I can really push my foot into that middle of the foot. This can hurt a bit, but it's feeling really good to stretch out the plantar fascia on your feet. At the same time also using all the acupressure points, foot reflexology. That's it. So by standing, you get much more pressure down on the foot. Great. Now I'm using here a tissue. I'm going to take a tissue, take this over, and you can take both feet and try to crunch up. See if you can get this. I can do this standing up, trying to get this towel under your feet. So your feet have to work in different ways. Yeah, crunching it up, crunching it in, and then take it all out again. So your feet have to work in unusual ways, trying to strengthen those muscles. Yeah, and again, pulling it in, crunching it in, crunching it in, crunching it in. Yeah, and release it again out. So this is quite, using different muscles in the feet, which we normally don't use. Great. And the last exercise I'm going to do, you'd have to hold on somewhere. I'm going to take these 2 tennis balls and you're going to hold yourself somewhere, stand on them. Yeah. And so this will actually strengthen the joints in your ankles. Yeah. You can then move up and down the other leg a little bit. Try to stand this unbalanced. You can also see that this is actually really also helping this transverse arch to move. You're pushing this in with your toe a little bit and then trying to stand on this. Try to balance on it. Yeah. You can hold on to something and then let go between. This will help to strengthen the whole leg actually, which is very important. Great. And of course, massaging the feet. We can also encourage the spiral shape of the foot by, for example, taking your foot. So with this heel, I'm going to pull this way, pulling that way. And with the other one, I'm going to pull. It's like you're wringing out your foot a little bit. So I'm going up, yeah, pushing the foot like that, and the heel in the opposite direction. Yeah, releasing. It's mobilizing the spiral shape of your foot. Feels actually quite good, yeah. So I'm pushing up with your heel up and at the same time the opposite direction with the feet. And then if you have your toes, some people have this kind of clawing toes, you can really try to stretch them out a bit. Yeah. And a really good exercise for a hallux valgus, is by trying to bring the little toe, the big toe away from the other ones. So you're actually strengthening the muscle to straighten out your toe a bit more if you have a hallux valgus. So you're trying to, on the floor, push it away, the big toe. It's quite not so easy. Yeah. And then release back. So try to bring it away from the other toes and then release back. With foot exercise, you need a lot of patience. Yeah. It doesn't really help much when you place something between your big toe, trying to straighten it out like that. You've got to really use your muscles in the feet to improve. Exactly. Well, a little bit of an unusual video on feet exercise. So thank you for joining me and see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.